Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing this Tengu Transmuter of Rue for the Crawl 0.18 release tournament. We just went and got our third rune. A monster was chasing us, but he hadn't seen us yet, and then he just wandered into a teleport trap and disappeared. So that's cool, I guess. Anyway, we just got our third rune from the Abyss, and we're now going to try and finish up Very Dangerous. Gonna finish up Depths, hopefully, or at least make progress on it. We're using Dragon Form as like a ring of fire, practically. But that's fine. It's a problem that our character has, dealing with fire, and Transmuter is all about using your forms. I'm just gonna go find another staircase. Interesting. I didn't notice that there was a staircase we had not yet explored on Depths 3. What is this all about? I'm a little worried. There should be some nasty stuff in here, if I had to guess. Disconnected vaults in Depths. Ah! It's this thing. It's got a bunch of conjurer statues. Alright, let's just dragon form it up here. And blink out of the way of this stuff. There's the conjurer statue. Oh, the door blew up. He blew up the door. Right, that's what happened? Yes. It hit a ruined door. There's a ruined door, one that monsters aren't even allowed to open. But he blew it up all right. Oh, geez. And this orb of destruction is going to hit us in a second. I came down to hit this guy. Oh, geez. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't like where I am right now. I'm thinking of using a power leap to the north to get us past the orb of destruction, out of the Deep Elf Mage's line of sight, and back to the exit. There's no reason to mess around with this vault at all, really. Yeah, I can get to here. And that kills the fire vortex, gets me out of the way. Let's just not go there, please. Exclude that forever. Let's go this way. Stairs. There's the last staircase. Okay, we'll just chew these guys up with blade hands, I guess. Vampire Knight with electrocution. He's been teleported away. No problem for me anymore. Amulet. There's definitely some amulets I would rather have. Like even regen, I think, would be better than dismissal. Maybe. I do want to keep dismissal around though, like for the orb run and just Zot in general. The Ascension anyway. Could be pretty handy. But for now, I think I'd rather have the regen than the unreliable monsters go away effect. I don't like this Entry Weaver, and I want him to die. Whoa! Alright, let's draw out power. Okay, this is nasty. I don't have a wand of heal wounds yet. Right now I wish I had not drawn out power. I wish I just apocalypsed these guys. What can I do? I have a ring of resist corrosion that I could have used to keep the situation from getting bad, but now that it has gotten bad, that's not much help. I can haste. I have a few heal wounds I could use. But standing next to these guys, heal wounds does not really address the problem. They're just going to hit me some more. So I kind of need to get out of where I am. Fear is a pretty reasonable option, I think. Yeah, they don't have very good magic resistance. Let's try a Scroll of Fear. The Entropy Weaver resisted. He's the one I wanted to scare away, not the Actar Captain. I mean, it's nice to have only one of them for sure. Let's quaff heal wounds. No, let's quaff haste first. Then quaff heal wounds. All right, now I have a little margin to work with. What do? Do I just tab him? My armor is 0. But my, like, -8 is not any worse than 0. It just means it's harder to get your armor above 0. The real problem is that I have -12 slay, so it's going to be hard to even kill this guy. I could put on resist corrosion now. I could quaff another potion, a buff of some kind. Like agility, maybe? Really keep him from hitting me? I think that's worth it. Now let's try to hit him again. Okay. Fine. Crisis averted. Let's shut the door on the Actar Captain. Sort of step around the corner a bit. Quaff like a curing or something. T, yes. Rue, heal me please. Like, I'm still in a bad spot. Monsters, as you see here, can arrive at any moment, and I wanted to be healed up. Okay. We're still corroded. That's what I want to fix. Fire dragon. I'm a fire dragon. How do you like them apples? All right, the corrosion is gone. I really need to remember like how bad entropy weavers are when your armor is this low. And when I see them, react more aggressively. Or, well, not aggressively implies that the way I should react is by like dealing immense damage to them. What I mean is a bigger reaction, a more serious reaction. Just don't keep tabbing when Entropy Weaver is corroding me. Ow. These stupid Deep Troll Earth Mages like can actually do damage to me, which normally they never can. Let's step back, draw out power. There's an Entry Weaver right there. So let's put on resist corrosion. That should help a fair bit, although it won't make me immune to the corrosion. What about Hydroform? Doesn't seem that great. So I'd have to leave Blade Hands, right? You know, and I can like one-shot monsters. A turn that I spend leaving Blade Hands is less damage that I could have done, right? If I just stayed in Blade Hands and attacked them instead. All right, that worked. We reacted appropriately to the Entry Weaver, and we were rewarded by not being in a disastrously bad situation. Positive reinforcement. Thanks, Crawl. How are we doing? What is this all about? This is spooky. I should start considering diving, right? We're getting, like, we're on depth 4. We found 2 stairs, or is one of them a... we found 2 of the staircases down. And up here is just a nasty... Well, I don't know how nasty it is. So far, it seems fine, right? But what it is clearly a vault, and it looks kind of large, right? So, like, why mess with this? Let's just leave it alone. We can clear, like, some more of depths, stuff that doesn't look that nasty, but there's no need to clear all of it. Ring of Protection. Let's just stop picking those up. I have a +5, and, like, I never wear it. I'm not going to wear a +6. Okay, Fire Giant. We know the drill. Dragon form. Yep. All right, we turned into a wisp. Not my favorite thing. Not by a long shot. I have, like, forced blinking. On the other hand, I'm, like, immune to fire, I would think, right? Very resistant. Do I have any special abilities? No. This is an interesting predicament. Miscast effects, man. That's why we're working on our transmutations. We could read teleportation, but honestly, 1 Fire Giant is better than a lot of what we could land on if we teleported. On the other hand, most of this floor is clear, so I think I'll just go ahead and teleport. And we'll just stay... Oh, it didn't quite work. I was going to say, we'll just stay far away from him. Yeah, you also have, like, kind of confused movement when you're a wisp. It's not great. We'll just stay far away because we have good resist. Are you kidding? Oh, that was a blink, not a teleport. Okay. We have good resists, so as long as we're far away, we should be okay. All right, so it's a little bit dangerous to go casting Dragon Form still. But, oh, geez. How about, how much Cure Mute do we have? 1? I don't know if I'm comfortable using it on just a single Frailty mutation. Like, Frail is pretty bad, but it's not the only bad thing that could happen to us. If I had 2, I think if I just had 2 potions of Cure Mutation. All right, tell you what, we'll see you later, Marjorie. Dragon form is not enough to make me want to fight this junk. Oh, he's hasted, isn't he? Right, well, let's dragon form this guy. Here comes Marjorie. Who, like, with our excellent fire resist, honestly shouldn't be too big a problem, I would think. Yeah, like in it, wow, one-shotted, get wrecked. In a corridor in dragon form, these guys are pretty manageable, I guess. I thought they were going to be more of an issue. Swamp dragon armor. What are we even wearing now? Wow. Wait. I thought I already had Ozcubas when I switched to dragon form. Why is my armor so much higher? I guess I didn't, right? Okay. Maybe when you cast dragon form, you lose Ozcubas? Seems weird. Most of the other forms don't work that way. Maybe I'm just wrong. What form do we want here? I think Blade Hands? I'm confused. Why? Designed orange brain. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get the giant orange brain. But I also don't want to use... I kind of want to use Rue's Power Leap to get to the giant brain. That leaves me in the middle of a bunch of monsters without a Rue power, though. So it's dangerous. But so is fighting a bunch of these summoned Spriggan Berserkers, right? I'll go for it. I can teleport if it goes wrong. Yeah, we got him. Nice. Another giant orange brain, confusing me again. Oh my gosh, he confused me again. Get killed. There we go, we got him. We really need... Oh, I'm not even wearing any ring? That's kind of embarrassing. Put that one back. Right, dragon form for all these fire threats. Nice. Works pretty well. Ozakubos. Yeah, we're actually like relatively tanky as a dragon. Like not immensely tanky, but we're doing okay. The extra HP helps a lot. The armor. None of this stuff is summoned except the elephant summoned by a berserker, I'm sure. The Deep Troll Earth Mages are the problem here. They're ruining all the good terrain. This is just like a lot of monsters all in one place. Which is sort of the use case for Hydroform, but I don't know about that. There's just too much here that I don't want to mess with. Like right now, the Deep Trolls are mostly manageable, but I don't know. Actually, they've been buffed pretty heavily. Let's just teleport. We have a lot of it. Let's go. Gosh, it's so early. I don't need to teleport yet. And maybe I can get away with not doing it. I have 6 scrolls of recharging. Let's try to kill a couple of these guys first, I suppose. Okay. That white ugly thing is real nasty. Let's teleport. That did not help very much. Let's teleport again. You know what we could have done is Apocalypse. I forgot we had it. Sad story. They found me. Alright, let's teleport. Okay, now we're actually out. So this is why I sort of don't want to clear the rest of depths. Like I'm doing it because I just have it, but I don't think going in there is a good plan. Let's just go downstairs, see what happens. In small groups, this stuff is fine. But I don't want to mess with it in a big group. And I shouldn't have to, I don't think. Only 1 scroll of magic mapping, that's the real problem. Let's see if we can get a wand of heal wounds. Nope. We can tab these ugly things relatively easily. Etten, also not a huge problem. We'll just Blade Hands does a lot of damage, and that's what we need against an Etten. The problem is just large groups, mostly. I don't know, I guess there's a few individual monsters that would be a big problem. But I think the main thing that's going to cause me issues is large groups. I really wish I had more mapping, honestly. Because I do want to dive Zot, and I just have the one in the whole game. Like, I used a couple earlier to... What is this? I used a couple Scrolls of Magic mapping earlier for, like, portal vaults, and I think it was right to do so. I just haven't gotten any more. This worries me. Alright, it's Pandemonium. Like, this could have been the entrance to Zot. Like, I guess I could have put it off. But the monsters in here turned out to not be so bad, I think. Famous last words, I suppose. Let's back off. Try to take them in small groups. This Tormentor. I don't like Tormentors. But a Tormentor all by himself is not much threat. And we were able, somehow or other, to handle him last, so he was, in fact, all by himself at the end. As we all are at the ends of our lives. Wow. Very morbid. Yikes! A pack of Spark Wasps. How much resistance do I have? I have a lot. Let's take one now. Being resistant to electricity is very helpful at the moment. Yeah, okay. They can do so much damage if you aren't resistant. And, you know, as it happens, they barely even hit us, maybe not at all. But we might not have been so lucky in our dodges, and we could have taken a lot of damage. Ow. Okay. Let's back up a little bit more and get to the stairs. It's a sick joke, by the way, that the auto-targeter for this thing says, like, let's try to hit enemies. Let's get you into combat. That's very misleading. All right, that's... Depths is rough, man. Let's try Dragon Form on the way. The damage output is insane, and the defenses are not exactly worse, but not better either. Like, we lose a lot of evasion, and we gain a moderate amount of armor. So, like, is that worth it? I don't know. It depends. Probably no. If I had to, well, I don't know. It's kind of nice to have roughly equal evasion and armor. Generally, like having, oh good, magic mapping. That's never been so happy to see magic mapping in my life, I don't think. Did I blink? What happened? Oh, I hit O instead of Z-O, I see. I meant to replace Ozakubu's armor, but instead I explored. Anyway, you'd rather typically have like some of each resist than a ton of one. Let's get into a kill hole. I'm just not sure exactly where. I guess this is pretty good. Yeah, let's take that. Means we have to leave Blade Hands. And back to blade hands. What was that? I slam into the rock wall. Oh, he hit me with his knockback breath. Dragon form for 1 Hell Knight. Seems a little bit excessive, but it's fine, I guess. All right, so I saw Draconians, which tells me, of course, that we are near the entrance to the something of Zot? The realm of Zot. Probably should have just used blade hands, huh? Oh well. I guess we're a dragon now. He's invisible? He drank a potion of invisibility. Incredible. I have a ring, though. Of detect invisible. See invisible. And that's really more than it's an artifact ring. No, it's not. My other ring's an artifact. That one's not. All right, let's just step in here. Re-up on blade hands. We can kill whole Draconians fairly effectively, I must say. The problem, of course, is convincing them to come join you. Dragon form for the dragon. That's fine for Draconians. Roar! You actually, the loudness of your shout varies by what form you're in, which is kind of fun. I wonder if wisps can shout. I don't even know. Should have tried it when I was in wisp form, huh? Alright, so we're kill-holing what seems to be many of the defenders of the Realm of Zot, although probably not all. And it's going fine. I don't know yet where the entrance is, but this looks all purple up here. No, I'm just totally imagining it. It's out of the... Okay. All right, Golden Dragon. Cool, cool. Is Dragon form good against them? We get 2 pips of fire resist, but we lose our cold resist. So, I mean, we get better resists that way, I guess. What about poison resistance? We lose our poison resist in Dragon form, which is not great. So let's just use blade hands, I guess. Let's get his attention. He breathed poison on himself. Right, let's get down here into our little hidey hole. Blade hands up and chop him to bits. Yeah, this is like, there we go, the Realm of Zot. All right, so where are the stairs we want? They're here, right? Well, I guess those aren't the best stairs exactly. We kind of want these. Yeah, these are all right. So we could just jaunt down to Zot now if we wanted. And I kind of do. I really just wish I had more mapping. We may have to clear a few floors of Zot. But maybe we'll just luck out and find some stairs. Like, that's fine. But I want to go get that Cure Mutation first, so that I have it available. Like right now, we already have a bad mutation that it would be reasonable to cure. But we're liable to run into or and be unable to unavoid even an Orb of Fire or 2 while we're down there. And so we'll probably pick up a bad mute or something. I don't know. I think actually I should just quaff out of my bad mute right away, come to think of it. Right. The bad mutes we get from Zot are just going to be like the game is going to be over pretty soon, right? Wait a minute. Is there anything else I should be getting before I go? Yeah, let's get these. Potion. Yeah, it's mostly just the curing and the heal wounds. Any scrolls that I should be getting? There's some teleportation on layer 1, which doesn't really matter. So no. Alright. Let's go grab that potion. Oh, I can't. Whatever. I don't need one potion of curing. Let's just go buy this stuff. Yes. Eleanor. That's the name of the person who runs the shop. How cute. Oh, and let's grab all the cancellation we can too, for alarm traps or whatever nasty stuff happens to us in Zot. Even if we get polymorphed by miscasting Dragon Form and turn into something really inconvenient, having 11 cancellation means we can use it pretty freely. All right. We cleared out most of this floor, honestly. Not all of it, but enough. Let's go. Do we need a break for? Yeah. We should actually take a break for the next video. Even if I try to dive Zot, this video would go on for quite a while if I tried to finish the game in it. So we'll just end here before we start fighting these guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.